Hey there, stream. Me skipping the intro here. Just jumping right in. We are hugging keys tonight. Maybe doing guild groups and stuff later if people actually do that, but it looks like they're doing a lot of alt raids and stuff, and I don't really care to do that right now. Tonight I'm looking to get some IO, go for some low-hanging fruit, because I got a lot of keys that could benefit from being at 12s or 13s. So, pretty excited. Have some time to actually push a little bit. All my vault keys are done for the week, so I don't really care if we disband. Which has been my problem the past couple weeks, is I've been limited for time, so I really can't be affording to be disbanding keys. And I will be doing this one heal out loud because I don't actually have an Ara-Kara that I have healed out loud yet, so. Be right back. Let me grab something real quick before we start.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
Alright, running a plus 13 Ara-Kara in a pug that I just joined through the LFG tool. I'm running a kind of a hybrid build. It's the cat focused build, but I've taken my point out of Call of the Elder Druid and instead put it back in Nurturing Dormancy. And I kind of like that because it gives me the freedom to cat weave whenever I want, and I'm not tied to specific windows. So that's what I've been enjoying my past couple keys. Running with 4-piece, Celia's, prioritizing haste, Sackbrood. I believe we are pulling all the way to the mini boss here, and the hunter is prioritizing the kick, is what he said. So. Bet you we're not actually going to make it. I'm going to convoke here on the way. Go ahead and dispel myself. Trank. Okay, and I'm going to bark skin for that damage that was on me. Go ahead and get a wild growth out just to get some healing across the group. Okay, he's got the ear kick. We got lust and everything going on. I don't really need to worry about dealing damage because we're going to have plenty. I need to worry about making sure that everybody survives. And I bet we're going to pull that into the next pack. Yep. Okay, I'll get the follow-up kick here. I have not done healing out loud for this key, so I am going to focus on trying to get some decent commentary as we go, but if it's late, it's getting into the evening, and I have not got the best sleep last night and stuff, so if I start altering on my commentary, I apologize. But I will try. For you. So here, there's no healing that's really needed, so we can just focus on getting a lot of bleeds into these crawlers. I'm gonna dispel... I meant to dispel the Demon Hunter. Falling behind in heals here, so I'm gonna go ahead and convoke. Let's get our maintenance out. So Life Bloom, Life Bloom. I'm gonna Bark Skin myself and dispel the Hunter. Pump it through the tank just a little bit. I'm gonna save Bark Skin. Let's Sin Ward this guy, and myself I'll just pump heals into. Let's extend the Sin Ward. Some more bleeds, let's get some dispels to get our maintenance out. Sin Ward myself here. Okay. He's probably pulling this into Lieutenant, so I'm going to go ahead and stealth. And we'll get the initial damage here, just some bleeds. Let's get this kick. Okay, and I'm going to Bark Skin. Let's get our treants out. We need to be able to survive this first call. I'm invoking here. Let's extend my Cenarian Ward. Nice. I'm gonna Shadow Meld so those crawlers get off me. Let's refresh our Life Blooms, recenter our F-Flow. Actually, that's a bad placement because it's not quite hitting them.
3, 2,
Okay, here comes the AoE again. I'm just gonna pump through this one. They nerfed this guy like crazy. He does not do that much anymore. He used to be very, very punishing. Okay, not too much damage on these, so we're going to go ahead and just DPS. Man, they melted. Oh, those are Ravenous Crawlers. I was thinking those were the other ones, the bigger ones. Got Sin Ward on the tank. Let's put up a bunch of hots and extend that Sin Ward. And we'll do an Empowered Rejuve. Spelling these bolts. If I get through. Let's get up our maintenance. Life Bloom, Life Bloom. We'll get this kick. I misplaced my kick. Doing the Ursul's Vortex. Knock, trick. I don't want to go too far to the right because I will pull that other mob. So instead we're just going to stand still here. Put down F-Low so it's hitting the majority of us. Okay, and I'm going to use Innervate to get out some free rejuves. And replace my F-Flow and get out a Wild Growth. I was just a little late. We'll use our mana pot here as well. Get some prep before the next boss. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat this way because I want to... This boss can hurt a lot, so I'm going to just get off a quick baby drink just to make sure that we are absolutely good to go. I think I'd probably be fine on my mana, but I just want to make sure because I have not done this one on a 13 yet, so I'm being just a little safe. Jordan, thank you for the YouTube sub. Hello. Okay. We'll see if he's pulling this into boss. He should. So let's get this Poison Dispel. Okay, here at the beginning, I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of hots into the tank.
Apotheosis
I'm going to extend that Sin Ward. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to move my Life Blooms. Let's get out our treants. And I'm actually saving my Convoke for the second AoE damage event. Let's group these up with a Vortex. One didn't get hit. But I'm saving my Convoke for the heavier movement one, which is the Gossamer right here. Because this one you can't stand still and cast, so
Divine
I
him in 15.
started swapping those around. I used to convoke the other one. Knight's Gate. Okay, let's get those out, and I'm going to use Tranquility for this one, because again, I can stand still. And then for the next Gossamer, I will plan to Get out some rejuves here real quick. Pull these fixates away from the boss. Okay, rejuves on everybody, and I'm going to use my trance. Let's refresh our life blooms. Wild growth cast off. Didn't quite finish it. Ooh, that's a little close. We do have vortex for this though, so it's good.
Iron bark.
Let's vortex knock these guys. Let's get our maintenance back up. The Sin Ward is going to expire before I get a chance to extend it. And we'll use Convoke here again. Getting our maintenance back up. Throw some clear casting into the tank.
3, 2, 1.
A little bit of bleeds, and we'll extend the Sin Ward. Gotta get these speeders down. And we'll put this against the wall because we're kind of out of position here. Ooh, snap. Okay, he was out range for a little bit there.
1.
We're getting all kinds of spread out. This one's I'm not prepared for. I'm just going to have to convoke this one to catch up. And the next one I'm just going to have to muscle through. So let's do that now. I'm going to go ahead and innervate. We're going to put some rejuves out, make sure we get our life blooms here. I'm going to bark skin this. Can't really stop to cast that wild growth. If you don't get that wild growth out before the webs start coming, I don't know that I can stand still long enough. Yeah, I could definitely improve the way that I heal that, so I'm not gonna recommend everything that I did there. We made it, but it was definitely had some room for improvement. So here, getting out my Grove Guardians, we're gonna trank this, as we were kind of behind, so we didn't have time to get all of our maintenance hots up. We will be ready to go for the next one, though. And kept roaring when these web bolts look like they're about to go off. And then topping people off quickly in case they take a subsequent one. Let's get our kicks on this web bolt. Okay, let's get our Ethla down, and here's Convoke. And we'll extend that Sin Ward. How do you feel about the raid trinket that puts shields on people? I love it. I would love it if I had it. This is where I'd put my Lumathar trinket if I had one. But I do not. Yeah, it's a strong cooldown, essentially. Which is nice for Resto Druid especially. Having something to immediately respond to damage is very nice for Resto Druid, because if you're caught with your pants down on Resto, sometimes it's hard to recover. Let's get that volley, you got it. That. Oh. Immortal Coil. Ah! This is going to get real messy real quick. That Mortal Coil put him in a bad position. Yeah, we're just going to wipe here.
I simply wish it had lasted a little longer.
Fatality! Fatality! I have many lucky doos you like.
So Sin Ward, what about it? Has your heart, seems cool for a single target, but is worth throughput loss? I don't know. It's not really a throughput loss. So I'm not really pushing rejuves in most cases, so abundance for me in the way that I play is not super useful. The times when it is useful is when I'm ramping before a boss. But the trade-off is I can put Life Bloom on 2 different targets, and then I can put Sin Ward on the third, so that's 3 people that I know have a very strong hot on them. I don't need to worry about nearly as much. And then the tank is usually fine in those kind of situations as well. And I can trust my defensives and stuff, so yeah, I just like it. But I mean, they're both fine. I'm not trying to sell you on Sin Ward. You got one and you figured that trinket was really good for Mythic Plus? Yeah, absolutely. Very nice. Let's get this kick. Get our maintenance back out here. Just keeping people topped up in case these volleys go through. Let's extend that Sin Ward. I don't think it had actually popped that kick. Replace our F-Low. Let's get our life blooms up again. And we're getting some damage. Go ahead and put Sin Ward into the tank because he's getting trucked a little bit. Let's extend that. Put an empowered rejuve into him. And I'm going to save my in-cap roar for this full stag shell. I think he should die beforehand. Yep. Get a rip out here, get a kick, missed it. Kind of a wasted in-cap roar there, but that's okay. I'm gonna do a knock. Both of those were kind of wasted because they happened right after the kick in the head and started casting again, so it's okay. I'm gonna bark skin the tank. I'm gonna renewal that damage that I took. High health target so I can get more time for the dot to tick. Yeah, TGR, to answer your question, I like the place that Sin Ward fills in my kit in being able to be something that I can use to stabilize a third person. So I don't have to, like, I'm using my life blooms on DPS typically, and so the Sin Ward covers the third DPS, or it can cover the tank if he's really getting trucked or something like that. It's just a versatile button that doesn't really need much support. It kind of functions on its own. When I put it on somebody, I know that they've got extra safety until it expires, and I like being able to rely on that. So if it's going to be in a position where it's remotely competitive, I'm probably going to take it. Although I do enjoy abundance as well, so I'm not an abundance hater. I loved it last season and it's fine. Here I am a little late on getting my stuff out, so I'm going to convoke. Get a wild growth, and let's go ahead and get our maintenance down. Life bloom, F-Low, and Sin Ward. I'm going to wait to see if that Sin Ward pops. There it is. I'm going to extend it now. Arc scan the tank so I don't have to worry about him. Let's get our Grove Guardians out so I can still keep focusing on cat stuff. More DPS out. And I'm going to go ahead and trank this one. I don't think I'm going to need it during this boss. Got our life blooms and Sin Ward out. Got plenty of mana, we're okay. Let's get a rip out on the boss.
Apotheosis in 15.
Get our F-Low down. Keep our bleeds. Go ahead and just do a quick little... Oh!
3, 2, 1.
Quick little bear form. And we're getting our maintenance back out. Swiftman in that guy for the spot heal. Ads are dead, so we're good. Let's get inside here, get our bleeds off. And I'm gonna lead a little bit with my
Divine
F-Low,
him in 15.
so I'm not having to replace it so many times. I'll put it over there now. And really, I'm just watching out for the people that have the infestation now.
3, 2, 1.
And I don't have anything for myself because I put the life blooms on other people, and I'm just gonna keep that. I don't think I need Sin Ward for this phase right here. Cracker Barrel doesn't need the extra support, so I'm not gonna put the Sin Ward on him. Just waiting for these ads to come out. I'm gonna bark skin the hunter just in case he got hit by that charge. And here is that. I'm gonna spot heal the DH. Oh! I don't know if I took something additional with that infestation, but that hit really hard. Not sure what that was. Okay, watching this charge here, making sure we don't get hit. Ah, that silken restraint. We don't have a B-res either, so that's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to convoke to survive this one. What is trucking me so much? Oh, I knocked him out. Shoot. Oh! What is killing everybody so hard? I mean, I know there's the infestations, but they're suddenly hitting for a lot more. Guess it just was the swarm. Wow. That's wild. What on earth? I'm rooted.
Enter.
We could B-res here, but I think it's probably a waste. Yeah, I'm just gotta finish this here. Alright. It got interesting. TGR, appreciate the explanation. Saw the video on mana. Thank you. I was pretty excited to make that video and excited to put it out. I feel like that's one that I've been getting a ton of questions on, and I had an answer for. So I was really excited to put that one out. So glad you liked it. It's one of those things where like people are complaining about it, and I genuinely don't feel like I don't have problems with that, and so I was excited to share what I feel like is the answer for that. Got 99 problems, but mana ain't one. And I'm going to get the volley here. They already got it. I'm gonna roar this webs. I'm gonna try to save the dispel until right before the webs because he needs a way to get out of it. Because again, this magic dispel is also a slow. And so if he is not dispelled right before the webs come out, then it can be a pretty big problem. Okay, let's get the Sin Word on the tank. This is an example of a pull where most of my healing has gone into the tank. I mean, the damage to the actual group is not that much, but a pull of that size on a Brewmaster, he needs the support.
The harvest will prevail.
And here is
Apotheosis
where
in 15.
the tank does not need the support. Let's see if we can just focus on healing DPS. So here I'm going to get out in case I'm the one that gets dispelled. We're going to move it off to the side.
2,
He lined up perfectly with it. That's unfortunate. He's good at dodging though, so that's good. Okay, and we got to get these.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going to use this one over here. And so here you got to make sure that you're careful not to shapeshift out. It's easy to Tiger's Dash in and then shapeshift out to get some healing out, and then you get
Divine
sucked in
Hymn
and
in
die.
15.
So that is something that has definitely happened to me more than once. Not in a while, I've learned. This fight actually doesn't have that bad of a heal check, so it's really just about making sure that you're doing healing at the right moments, which is the cultivates, the poisons. So here I'm going to move myself off to the side and dispel,
3, 2, 1.
and we're just putting out some hots before we go, and I'm always going for the furthest out. I'm just kind of positioning in advance, trying to take the most inconvenient puddles and leaving the rest for our melee friends and stuff. And I'm not going to dispel this. I only like really dispelling myself because I know that I can position and prepare for the dispel, but if other people want to dispel themselves, that's fine, but I typically don't dispel them because I can just heal through it, and it makes it a little safer. So here I'm going to run out. It's not on me. Let's refresh our life blooms and our Sin Ward before this all goes. I'm going to go ahead and take this puddle here. And I'm not in cat form, so I'm going to go ahead and exit this by going into bear. Again, you don't have to worry about shape, or you don't have to worry about kicking or anything to breakers. You can just shapeshift out or in to like bear form or something to get out of it. Uh-oh. Also make sure you're not moving too fast, because after you dispel, it is possible to run into your own wave. I did that a few times, especially on Monk. I haven't done it on Druid. Maybe it was a roll thing, but I also haven't done it this season, so maybe they removed that. And we have not been using Convoke, so we'll go ahead and use that now. I could go into melee, but this is a fight where I don't actually kitty weave at all. Instead, I focus on making it mechanically easier for everybody. By positioning pretty far out,
3, 2,
by grabbing the inconvenient puddles, etc. Oh no, we're not going to time it. sucks. Comes down to that one wipe. That's unfortunate. Actually, the 2 wipes. We had 1 wipe on trash, and we had 1 where it was a boss. The trash one, I think, was more of a tank issue, / the mob got feared into the wild blue yonder and aggroed more. And then I guess I'll go ahead and accept responsibility for the deaths on the boss, because I don't know. The healing on that was just way more than I was expecting for the swarms, so I gotta respect that. And yeah, I don't know. I gotta respect that and keep more hots out so people are ready, because I can't respond to that late. I won't make it. They'll die before I actually get enough hots to make it worthwhile. That would be a really good example of a fight where the Lumathar trinket would shine. An equivalent example of that is like the bosses in Cinderbrew with the 2 dots that went out, like on the beer boss. I guess both of the beer bosses, bartender boss and the IPA. Those dots that went out were just very oppressive, especially on the first boss. And so that's where like the bandit trinket, the Bellagio bottle service trinket, really shined for Resto Druid, is because you could use that as an additional cooldown. So you had Invoke that you could use, you had Trank, you had the bottle service. So, oh, I got the sack at least. That's awesome. So maybe my answer for that is just run different trinkets, so I've got a different option. Unfortunate, that would have been some big IO. Well, good. Alright, we're looking to get our Resilient 12 is a nice goal, but if we can squeeze in 13s as people will let us in, that is also awesome. I'm not going to be getting into 14s and stuff with my IO. Plus there's not that much, and I really don't want to just sit in queue when I could be doing 12s and getting some IO. Gambit, that is IO. 11 to a 12. And then I could reroll my 12, so give it a shot. See if they let us in. Alright, made it into the Gambit. Alright, while we're waiting to fill, let's actually check this out. I'm going to look at that boss fight and see if there's anything that I missed. What went wrong? Let's see. We'll put it here so we can see the group fill. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hello. That's the wrong scene. Okay, what happened here? So when did the first death happen? Everything was good up until a certain point, and then suddenly it was not. Okay, here. I got clipped by the tornado. Yeah. So that was it. I got clipped by the... Yeah, it was the tornado because I didn't even have the normal dot that he gives. So that's a misunderstanding on my part. The tornado, I thought if it didn't do damage to you, you're good, but it puts a dot on you, like every second you're in it or something, and that dot is extremely painful. So that's what killed me there. So now I know you can't even be in it for a second. I thought you could at least, let it clip you. There we go, it happened again. Okay, so that's the answer. I'm just stupid and walking into tornadoes. Okay, we figured it out. Am I inviting pugs? I don't know. It's not my group. I'm just taking it as it comes. All of us have two-chested 11s. Yeah, apparently I don't have a healing out loud Ara-Kara up. Been doing most of my Ara-Karas as either tank or boomy, so which explains my... I thought I knew that dungeon really well, but apparently I had some gaps in my knowledge that made a big difference on that boss. Okay, Tazavesh.
What exactly do you require?
Got some long duration kicks in here with 2 ranged. Let's see, where can I get my haste? Mage, cool. And get our food buff. Need to put my symbiotic relationship out. Alright, running a 12 Tazavesh with kind of a hybrid build I've been doing the past couple keys and enjoying. It's my cat focus build, but I moved a point out of Call of the Elder Druid into Nurturing Dormancy. And so it has the cat stuff, but it's not tied with a specific damage window, so I'm free to be a little bit flexible when I do my damage versus when I don't. We're going to Bark Skin. I'm going to Shadow Meld that and Convoke. Let's get that kick. Canceled the Convoke just a tick early so I could get that kick. I think that was worthwhile. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and get our maintenance now that we can do it without drawing aggro. I'm going to Cenarian Ward, extend it into the mage here. We're looking for a kick. Refresh our maintenance. Let's get that kick if we can do it without that. No.
3, 2,
Stupid.
1.
Rallying cry.
Druid kick problems. Forced movement. I kind of gambled it. I was waiting for that other circle to go away, and I thought that that other one might go too. But unfortunately, it did not. Too bad.
Step.
And with that, with these water bolts going out, I want to keep the group a bit more topped. That way we've got the health buffer to take a hit. Here, I'm going to stealth. I'm looking for a kick. There's one.
Step.
Some damage into the stick.
Step.
Gonna rip into the stick. Rip a stick. Okay, and we got our Afflo, Lifebloom, Sunward. And we've got our Vortex down. I'm not going to knock, I'm just going to let it naturally drag him in. Okay, let's get our symbiotic relationship off of my screen, that weak aura. Symbiotic relationship. Talk real good. I'm going to get that kick when he casts again. Let's get our Afflo down.
Step.
This one. Oh, we overlap. Let's Incap Roar.
Step.
Get our other Life Bloom out. I don't have Vortex. Can't get that kick.
Step.
Standing in the water is a dangerous
Step.
idea. Because I can't see the puddles like that. That is tricky to see, isn't it? Keeping our maintenance up. Let's get our Grove Guardians out. I'm gonna go bear so I can get some slight bit of health buffer. Can't get too many soothes, but we can get some. Oh. No way.
3. AoE.
Rallying cry.
Step.
Get our Mark of the Wild back up.
3. 2.
Let's get a kick. Get an Incap Roar. Arch skin this. And we're gonna Convoke. And let's throw down our Vortex.
3. 2. 1. AoE.
I think I need to better know what health threshold they start to run away at. Because I could definitely time that Vortex better. That's something that I need to learn. So that is a crucial question that I'm going to research and get answered. Alright, let's go ahead and Soothe. We'll get a stealth off. I don't believe these guys can be stunned, so I don't have to worry about that. Nope. Sometimes while gathering, it can be not a good idea to stun the mobs, because then they're left behind and making life difficult for the tank. Activate this RP. And I'm just going to stay at ranged for right now, because I cannot reach. Also can't see the Warlock, so hopefully he doesn't take any damage, because he's on his own. There we go. Man. Good thing we got 2 range, because this is very annoying for melee. Ah. I go in to start doing some DPS and immediately have to leave again. Oh dear. Alright, well, let's keep our maintenance up here. I get this pull done. And we're going to Ferocious Bite. He already has his bleeds up. Good to go on mana. Let's get our maintenance going. Life Bloom, Efflo. That Sin Ward's still
Apotheosis
good,
in
so I'm actually
15.
going to put a second Sin Ward out. And say I've got 2. Hopefully this pops before it expires. Nope.
Beam. 3, 2, 1.
Here comes the ads. Let's get our maintenance back up.
Ads. Targeted.
And I'm going to get my Grove Guardians out here so I can...
Beam.
Oh, let's Shadow Meld to get rid of that aggro. That's not good.
Intermission.
And we'll go ahead and get this one that's in the muck.
Divine him in 15.
Where's purple? It's on this side. It's the last one. Get our maintenance out real quick, and let's start
2, 1.
cat weaving, getting some bleeds out. I've got Convoke. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my damage pot, my tempered pot, and Convoke. Let's try to group this with stuff that's already been there. Try to keep it somewhat grouped. Gotta get our maintenance back out. Life Moon, Efflo. Get some bleeds. Fresh our rip. Oh!
Ads. Beam.
And we'll trank this.
Intermission.
Alright, we'll grab this one again. Are we able to reach him? Yeah. And we'll just Convoke this real quick. Should be up by about the time I really start needing it. Halfway through this next pull. Maybe not even halfway, maybe like a... I don't know. A couple seconds into the pull.
Selia's arrogance will be her downfall.
Alright, I'm going to Sin Ward the tank. I'm going to load him up. And Sin Ward was popped, so let's go ahead and extend everything. Bark skin him as well, so in case he takes any back shots or anything, he is good to go. Get that kick. Get our Thrash out. Ooh, Nelly. Oh my gosh. Yep. Yep, this is a pull where these deckhands really truck the tank, so I'm fine with keeping a lot of extra support into him. The damage to the group really isn't that bad if we're getting the brackish bolt kicks.
Talent for acquiring intriguing artifacts. This was found among the ruins of the Black Empire, yes?
Okay, same deal. Bucking up the tank, getting a lot of hots, and as soon as that Sin Ward pops, I'm going to go ahead and extend it, get an empowered rejuve on him, get a kick to bring these guys in, and I'm going to do a healing Convoke, and let's get our maintenance back out. I'm still going to put Sin Ward and Life Bloom into the tank. Let's extend that Sin Ward. Let's put some rejuves out. I'm going to Innervate and just kind of spinning plates mode this. Anytime those bolts are going out, I'm going to go ahead and bear form because I'll make sure that I don't get one tapped. Let's kick. And he's just going to kite these, so he should be good. Shouldn't need an external here. Put an Empowered Rejuve on him, get our F-Flow down. And Life Blooms. Again, I am just going to keep Life Bloom on the tank here. And I am going to send my Grove Guardians, but I'm not going to send my Convoke. I'm going to go ahead and save that for the fight here. I'll send it. Whatever. Should be fine. Yeah, because we really need the Convoke and stuff like that to start handling the damage from the Dispels. So it should be back up by the time I need it. And even if it's not, I've got Trank.
Apotheosis in 15.
Alright, here we go. Here's some damage into the boss, getting our bleeds out. We're waiting on energy, so we may as well put out a Moonfire.
2, 1.
Okay, and then we got Life Bloom, Sin Ward. I'm going to dispel myself and leave it on the DK. And then I am going to just let that run its course. I'm not actually going to dispel it. I have him loaded up with hots. He should be good to go. Bark skin him though. And we got
Divine
Life
him
Bloom,
in 15.
Life Bloom. Sin Ward, but stand behind the dragon. That way we can bait them to stay in the beam. I've got Vortex down there.
2, 1.
And we'll knock him away. I'm going to dispel the tank here, leave it on the DPS. And I'm going to Convoke this because I'm getting railed by this guy. Oh! Forgot about the group-wide damage that the Dispel does, so that was not ideal. We can res, though. And I'm just going to Bark and leave this on myself. Oh, no, I can't afford to do that. We've lasted way too long.
Beat.
Okay, what do we do here? Let's dispel the Warlock. Let's extend that Sin Ward on the Mage. I'm just going to layer a bunch of hots into him. And we're doing a big move. Let's dispel the... Oh no! Probably should have dispelled myself there instead. But I did not, so... I can do it now. Spark Skin the Mage because he's getting hit by the Fixate.
Beat.
And here I'm going to focus on getting this Vortex. I'm going to Convoke to finish this off. We'll dispel the longer duration, which is on the Warlock. Very nice. A little bit scuffy losing one there, but I've definitely had way worse. Yeah, definitely. I like these kind of double dot mechanics because I can dispel one and then I can just pour a ton of hots into the other person and they're very safe. It's the ones where you can't dispel it that are tricky.
You cannot control this power. The artifact belongs in a museum.
3.
Alright, and here we gotta get the kicks on the rift.
Your cartel has dissolved into dust.
Got it.
Choose to lead mine to glory.
Renewal to the rescue there. That was nice. Let's get more bleeds out. I'm going to go ahead and load up the tank here so that we can have some safety. Alright, and I think we're good now, so now I'm going to go ahead and put them into DPS.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no, we overlap. Oh, let's get this pulse. I'm going to convoke this because the damage from this wandering pulsar mixed with the bolt, the whatever bolts that are going out. Easy way for somebody to die. If that happens again, I'm gonna tranquility. I don't think I need to tranquility this. There's enough people that are deads where I'm not really worried. I'll just use my Grove Guardians for this. I would really like to have tranquility for the boss. Although if I send it now, it might be getting close to ready when I actually need it. Yeah, I think that's the case. So I'm going to go ahead and use it at some point now. I'll use it on this Wandering Pulsar.
3, 2, 1.
Yep, right here. And then it should be back up in time for the collapsing star. Okay, we're doing the box trick to keep all the ads in here.
Apotheosis in 15.
And I'm gonna vortex these right now.
3,
I've been a little early, but
1.
nope, we're good.
So,
The vortex immediately pulls them back in. We got our hots out.
so,
I'm going to use my Grove Guardians here.
so,
Extend that Sin Ward.
so.
Divine
And we'll
him
let
in
this
15.
last one go off on its own. Refresh our life blooms and Sin Ward. Get some damage into El Bosso.
3,
Refresh that Sin Ward.
1.
I don't have Vortex here, so we're just going to have to get these kicks. No. Okay, we died. I was worried we overlapped kicks there on that one ad, but we're good. Alright. We go far here. Let's get our hots out. Go ahead and innervate, because we can spend our mana here doing some ramping. And Bear Bark. Probably unnecessary there, because we had already ramped and everything. Probably would have been better to save that for this collapsing star coming up. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and, Bark skin that guy is what I'm going to do. Let's ramp the group. Let's pop our trance so they're standing here ready to roll.
The power of the first ones. Mind to control.
So. So. So.
The power of the first ones.
Okay, and we can let that last one expire on its own. Let's get this damage in and focus on dodging.
Bow before cartels.
Alright, and we can roar here. Ah, we'll go with this one.
How dare you hinder me? The power of the first ones. Mind to control.
Position our F-low. We got Collapsing Star coming. Let's go ahead and start ramping the group. I'm going to start off with my Rejuves. Now we got our Life Blooms. I want to get this first one immediately, so.
I can feel them. Oh,
So.
the power of the first ones. Mind to control.
So.
I'm going to get this last one afterwards. Just dodge as we go.
So.
Extend that Sin Word. Let's get our Effla down. And that's going to go off. Ah, didn't quite get it in time.
Targeted.
Oppose me and be extinguished. How dare you hinder me?
And I'm just going to Convoke, because this is it. We're done. Nice. 2 chest.
The first ones hate these artifacts for good reason. They are not meant for us. I am grateful our paths crossed, More Walker. These troublesome pieces will reside where they can do no more harm and be studied by Cartel Al until our fortunes meet again.
Okay, I got a ring. Oh, I already had this ring. Neck though, I think I need. No, I have it. Cool, it's one more 12 in the bucket. Slowly crawling our way to 3K. $13 flood. Let's see if we can get in that like flood. 12 flood, that would also be really good. I could tank for the Papa Chong and draw, but let's get this 12 floodgate in.
I have many lucky doos, you like.
What is 3K anyways? It's all 12s? Is that what 3K is? Inflection was really weird there. What is 3K anyways? Is all 12s 3K? Let's see, that one was... Well, that was a 2 chest. So let's say like 20. 20, 40, 60, 80... I don't know. If not, it'd probably be close. There's actually a tool for that. What is it called? Mythic Planner? Mythic Planner. Let's see, Ragroot, Mal'Ganis. Target rating is 3K. Crit. Mastery. Alright, what do we got? Easiest option is to get all 12s. 2 chested 12s would get it across the board.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Okay, running a plus 12
5,
Floodgate,
4,
using my hybrid build here.
2,
This is essentially my cat build. And I took a point out of all of the Elder Druid and instead put it into Nurturing Dormancy. It's a nice balance between the two builds that I recommended.
3, 2,
Running with Solia's, Grabbing Haste, and Sack. Big Sack. Rude. Okay, and here I'm going to Bark Skin on the tank. We're going to go ahead and put a bunch of stuff into him, actually. And I'm going to Shadow Meld to make sure that I didn't grab aggro in that process. Oh, I did. And we'll go and bulk. Ah! Get the kick and run through. Quick little drive-by kick. Oh, no. Send ward into the tank, and we will extend it, and then do an empowered send ward, or an empowered rejuve. Get our Grove Guardians out. I don't think I need Life Bloom on the tank. He looks like he's just fine. Some bleeds out.
CC. B.
Lost our F-Low, so we're replacing that. Okay. We'll go stealth here, so we're less likely to pull those bombshells as we drop down, just preventing mistakes. And I can go ahead and Bark Skin and Life Bloom. I'll Sin Ward myself.
CC.
Got some threat here, so I'm gonna go Bear, and we'll use Convoke to recover from this. Okay, and let's put our Life Blooms into the DPS. I'm gonna extend Sin Ward on myself.
CC.
Get that kick before we have to move out of the windups. I Sin Ward myself for that damage. Let's extend that Sin Ward.
CC.
I want to watch these harpoons. We'll get a kick. Rooted. Let's refresh our life blooms. Get that kick.
CC.
Incap to stop that surveying. That's one that does not recast after you use a stop, so those are good to actually use stops on. And we'll throw a Rip into the scaffolding. Probably a waste because it'll die so fast, but alright. I'll walk into those bombs, that'd be embarrassing. And we can just get out of those roots at will by shape-shifting. Nice part about Druid. Going to get a Rake Stun into that guy. We'll put Sin Ward into Arctic and extend it. And let's get our Life Blooms and F-Flow out. F-Flow is not going to be super worthwhile for very long because we're going to be running. There we go, let's replace the F-Low. Getting Grove Guardians out. I'm going to Bark Skin the tank, Sin Ward myself. Let's get our Life Blooms out. And we'll go ahead and send an offensive Convoke. I think we'll be fine to do that. Get all of our maintenance back up. Getting our F-Flow back up. comes the scaffold. Okay, now we can go. Our Sin Ward, Life Bloom, Life Bloom. We'll put our Efflow right here, although we're going to have to move out of it in a second. Let's extend that Sin Ward since it got popped. The Surveyor got kicked. Let's kick that Surveyor. Get our Life Blooms back up. Let's do Sin Ward, and we can extend it once it pops. Which is right now. Our Life Blooms back out on the DPS. Oh, we got the kick. Nice. Overlapped. I think the other one's dead. Yes. Stacking in with everybody and getting out quickly. Same thing. Stacking in. Bear form.
Apotheosis in 15.
Gotta get inside the arena before we get locked out. Okay, and here I'm gonna go ahead and use Innervate. Let's extend on Arctic Fox and get the Dispel. Boom.
Charge, dodge,
There is not. There we go, right here.
charge,
Oh, it's just short.
clear,
Divine Him in 15.
Divine Hand. I gotta clear my ERT note. Extend that Sin Ward on myself. At least it's Holy Priest cooldowns and not Druid. Only a couple.
charge,
You actually get any with that blink?
charge, charge,
Is that all of them? I think we're good. Alright, let's get our life moves back down. Extend that Sin Ward. We are super behind on Bront. Arctic Fox will barkskin him. And we'll go ahead and convoke because we have not used one.
charge,
This fight's kind of weird as far as using convoke and stuff goes. It doesn't really feel like you need it. There's no big like group AoE damage. I definitely could have sent it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna hurt. Alright, we're gonna load this puppy up.
charge, charge,
Gotta get that one.
clear,
Oh my gosh, no. That was an early trank. Oh, for some reason I thought Kiza was already dead. So that was a good call on keeping them separate. I was thinking, how on earth did we not wipe? But that makes sense if Kiza wasn't dead. Arc Skin and Sinward the tank real quick while he's grouping these up. Watch these Sephoriums. And then I'm going to put the Vortex right there, and we're going to knock them into it. Or knock them, the group into it. Get this kick on the Harpoon. Okay, and we'll go ahead and start getting our Life Blooms and Sinward out so we can start farming some clear casting procs going into this next pull. Oh, yeah. Forgot we still have this side. My brain's still on Mama first side route. Okay, let's extend the Sinward on the tank. Oh, no. Thought I had time. Did not have time. Frontal? Yeah. Ooh. Joe, your tank swapping Resto and the videos have helped. Awesome, man. Thanks for dropping in. I'm glad it's been helpful for you in your swap. The big roll swap. Big learning curve, and you're excited for you though. Healing's way more fun than tanking. But I'm biased. They're both fun. Better than DPS.
CC.
Okay, let's get down our Life Blooms, Efflo. Sinward also into the tank. We'll extend all of that. Let's go ahead and put an empowered rejuve into him as well. Let's go in for a little bit of DPS while we are not doing the spin, the wind up.
CC.
Let's keep let's get this follow-up kick on the hyena. Oh. Ooh, I almost just died again there trying to get that kick.
CC.
And the tank's up 12 stacks. We'll go ahead and throw him a Dispel. Why not? Probably freaking out. Even though his health wasn't moving. Number big, number scary.
Apotheosis in 15.
And I'm going to go ahead and convoke this. And damage out fast. We will Sinward into the tank to cover that. We've got a Dispel.
2, 1.
A Roared for the mage there. Let's get out of that.
Interrupt.
Get the kick. Some more bleeds. Let's go ahead and load up Big Mama with bleeds. I'm gonna
Divine him in 15.
Innervate. Focus on getting some rejuves out leading into this. Okay, and let's get our maintenance. I'm gonna arc skin myself.
2,
I don't think I need Trank here because I had plenty of time to prep, so I'm not going to worry about that. Yep, and we can just let the Hots carry the rest. We'll go into DPS mode. Get some nice bleeds on everybody. Arc skin the tank. Give him Efflo Life Bloom for just a little bit. We'll move our Life Bloom off in a second.
dash. Interrupt.
Let's extend that Sinward. Okay, moving the Life Blooms off. Get our Efflo up right here.
Interrupt.
We'll use Sinward on the tank for this next Electric Crush. Actually, no, because
Interrupt.
because they're about to die and we're about to phase. So actually, yeah. No, we're okay. Send word into the DPS. Get our F-low. I get something that I can use to extend that Sin Ward or Bark Skin going into a Invoke with our Treants. We'll save the Tranquility for the Blood Warper upstairs. Extend that Sin Ward. Get out of that quick. Get our bleeds rolling on these ads. Bark Skin the tank. At least he's not just getting one shot by that. Probably should have prepped him a little bit better. I have had some tanks that just immediately die to the Electric Crush. Specifically Pot Warriors for some reason. But he is handling it nicely, so we're good. Our buff pack up here. Okay, and let's use our trance. I'm gonna convoke early here. Extend my Sin Ward on myself, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and muscle through the rest of this with a couple regrowths, and we're good. Let's finish off this trash. Can I actually stealth and grab this? Oh my gosh, the tech. Oh, never mind. It pulled me back into combat. You're around 7 to 9 and 4 piece, thinking about moving into the 12 brackets, just finished all your keys on 11. Yeah, you could do it. I think 12s are easier than 11s and 10s because you don't have the stupid affixes to worry about. You don't get punished for actually using your CC and stuff when you're supposed to. Hate that. Like you use all your stops and stuff like that, and then suddenly there's some stupid affix that comes up. Hate 10s. Ooh, no, Fox. Push a button. He has Turtle. He is running out of stuff, so we gotta get this back dead. Ooh, I'm gonna send ward into him. We'll extend it. I've got my renewal I can push. See, my mana's getting drained because I'm falling behind on my maintenance. Is going to come off? Yeah. Stop, die, please. Where's he gonna go? I got stealth. I don't have Shadow Meld. I convoke! Get a stop, let's get our pick out. Oh, we overlapped, shoot. Not ideal. Yeah, and we're start really getting trucked here. I'm not going to worry about DPS during this one because I want to make sure that we are well prepped for any kind of damage. Okay, there's only 3 left. We're good now. Surely. And since we're just sitting here, we may as well get some mana. Bark's going to tank
Apotheosis
here
in
because he's
15.
also simultaneously tanking the
1.
bomb crabs. Alright, nice bait.
Stack.
So I'm going to use my Treants here, plus Convoke.
AoE. Three, two, 1.
And I'm going to try to bait again. Ah, no such luck.
Divine him in
Okay,
15.
let's get our maintenance out. We're going to go into spinning plates mode for this one.
AoE.
Oh no.
3, 2, 1.
And I don't think we need Trank right now. We're pretty good to go. So I was planning on using it, but I think we're going to just not.
3, 2, 1. Dodge.
Nice. 2 baits. Beautiful.
Stack.
And let's extend that Sen Ward.
AoE.
Spend our clear casting here. Let's get some rejubes out. And we can go ahead and send Convoke. Bark's gonna tank.
3, 2, 1.
Get Sen Ward on the... Oh my gosh, 3 baits. Money.
Stack.
Last floodgate that I did, I got 1 right at the very end. So 3 is just
AoE.
super nice. I'm going to sit on these Treants. I'm going to send 1, and then we'll go ahead and Trank.
Three, 2, 1. Dodge.
Extend that Sen Ward. Some rejubes out.
AoE.
This is probably a good time to go in and stand in the F-low. That would probably be the better play. But I'm going to not do that. Oh!
3, 2,
He got hit by a wave or something there.
stack.
Yeah, he got hit by a wave. That's what it was. The hunter just told the tank, "Stop, die, please." He said earlier. It's funny because the hunter was like, "Stop talking, Jesus," and stuff, and I don't think the he said, "Ah, talk so much." I don't think the tank had said anything leading to that, at least not that I had seen. It's funny. Drama. Oh, I don't have Incap Roar. That was a little sketchy. Good thing I was out of it. I was relying on that, and I didn't have it. I think he's going to pull this up the stairs, so I'm not going to rake. I'm going to go ahead and rake this guy to get a stun briefly. And we'll use our Convoke to get everything going. Got our Dispel. Maintenance is out now. I'm going to Bark Skin myself. Let's extend that Sin Ward. Get the Dispels as ASAP as possible. All right? As ASAP as possible. Get our Sin Ward out, and once he starts pulsing a little damage, he should pop it. There we go, we can extend it. Barkskin the tank, 'cause he's getting chunked. Get our Efflo back out. See if we can cheat our way inside of it without getting hit by circles. Alright. And then we're going to go Life Bloom, Sin Ward. And then I am actually going to Innervate. Put our Efflo there. Extend that Sin Ward. And we'll use a Invoke. Get our maintenance back out. Let's extend that Sin Ward again. Get our maintenance back out. Extend the Sin Ward. Okay, and I haven't actually figured out my best way to use cooldowns for this fight. Because Convoke is up for every of his AoE phases. So I do think that's good, but it's tempting not to because
in 15.
it's less dangerous for Druid than the dots that go out. It's hard to respond to those dots, especially if your teammates are not using their defensives correctly. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get our Life Blooms out. I'm not gonna Barkskin the tank. I'm gonna let him rely on his stuff. Please don't hit this. Good. Sin Ward into Arctic. I've got Life Bloom on myself. We're good. And we're going to
Divine him in 15.
Stampeding Roar. Tuck in back here. Let's get some rejuves out. It should be on Hayabusa and time limit.
3, 2,
Oh my gosh.
1.
Get off me! Ah!
Dance.
Let's use our Convoke here. I do think that's a good play to use it there. It lines up so perfectly, it's hard to not. And then leading into these, I'm just going to hot up the tank. A lot of stuff. We'll put Life Bloom on him briefly. Okay, and then now that that goes out, we're going to put our Life Blooms on those two targets. Happened to be on the people that I already had Life Bloom on, so that was really good. And I don't have Stampeding Roar. So that means it's going to be on these two targets. I've already got Sin Ward on Arctic Fox, so I'm going to load myself up with Smots. I will Barkskin this. Use an Empowered Wild Growth. And we've got our variants out. Let's use a Trank. And we shouldn't get another one of these phases, so I'm actually going to try to use Convoke for the dots that go out.
3, 2, 1.
So I'm going to Barkskin the tank. We're going to Sin Ward and Life Bloom this guy. I'm going to use a Nature Swiftness into him as well to quickly stabilize him. Stampeding Roar. Get through all this junk. And I just forgot who it's going to be on, so I'm going to Sin Ward the tank to make absolutely sure that he doesn't die here. We're going to spread out, Skin, and Convoke. Alright, very nice. Am I still... I'm still Feral Spec. Oh, good thing I haven't gotten anything good. I went Feral Spec the other night. Feral Spec the other night to try to get something for my brother, and I guess I forgot to swap back. Not a huge deal because I've already got my trinkets. I'm not needing a weapon I already crafted. So actually, it's probably better to stay feral spec so I can get things like pacemaker and whatnot. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We'll need to swap it back for if we pug a normal raid or something. Okay, what do we still need? Ara-Kara, Dawn, and Halls. Streets is our only 13 that we've got, so we don't need that. Shaman heals. Can I interest you in the other Resto? They probably would benefit from a shaman as well, because they have no lust. Gambit, I already did Gambit 12, I don't need that. 13 Priory, that would be some get into that. Actually, I'm going to switch my loot spec to Guardian because I need some better tank trinkets. I tank more than I feral. I don't feral, really, so I tank a lot. That makes more sense. "13 Gambit. Brewmaster. Dawnbreaker, but probably not going to bring me in. They already have a druid, no lust. So another shaman angle. Already did Echo Dome. 12 halls. Oh, that group's a winner. Don't think that's gonna go super well. Best of luck to them. No flame, just not a group that I think I would like to join based on and stuff and the level of the key and its halls. This group. Ooh, Frost decays. Interesting. Well, against my better judgment, I'm gonna try that. Oh, they're full. Had my mind made up for me. Dawnbreaker 13. I could get on the ground floor of this. Maybe it'll fill quickly if I... Yeah. Maybe it'll fill quickly if I get in. There's a good chance he'll grab me so he can start attracting more people once I see that there's a healer in there. Pretty decent chance of getting in that one. We'll see. 12 Dawnbreaker. There's only one chest. My IO shows healer and tank. I'm wondering why or what I need still to get my, my balance spec up. It'd be nice if all three of those were lit up. Let's see, what do I need on balance? Yeah, I haven't done Echo Dome at all, Dawnbreaker at all. So, need to do those. Okay. 12 priority. Actually, I don't need that. I already did that. Brian! My man. $14 R. Miss all the shots you don't take, right? Let's see if I can get into that. 12 Dawnbreaker, that's one of the ones I still need. Dawnbreaker it is. Oh. Panda, what's up, dude?
I have many lucky doos you like.
Good evening and or morning. And or afternoon. I'm not sure where you are. Dawnbreaker. Really need to get an Ara-Kara recorded. I don't have a successful heal out loud key for that yet. That 13 would have been really nice. Although I don't know if that's one that I would have wanted to have representing me with how I played those bosses, so it's probably here the best. Alright, we got haste. Cool, we'll grab that tank. Dylan, it's evening in Cali. Nice. Able to get your 11 delves soloed. Very, very nice. What spec do you do them as? I usually do mine as Guardian. I just find it easier. And faster. And for that reason, I really dislike doing delves on my priest whenever I do it. It's like, it feels so slow. I had somebody on a video recently request a guide on delves as a first. Hadn't ever thought of doing that. Don't think I'll do it this time around, but I don't know, maybe in midnight if they are popular. Resto. Nice. Alright. Running a 12 Dawnbreaker as Resto Druid. This is my talent setup. Been running kind of a hybrid build between my cat focus and heal focus, which is essentially my cat build. I just took my point out of Call of the Elder Druid and put it into Nurturing Dormancy. That frees me up to DPS whenever I want and not DPS whenever I don't want. Just a little bit more freeing, a little more chill. Running with Foliage and Sacred. Guess I should roar here. Let's get our maintenance out. Let's kick this guy to bring him in. Go ahead and toss in our Grove Guardians. Extend that Cenarian Ward. Get our maintenance back up. We're looking for a stop in Kepror. I don't have a Dispel. There we go. Now we do. More kicks. And we can bark skin this. I was gonna say we can convoke the next pull with Lust. Spell that Stygian Sheed. Okay, we'll send word on the tank as he pulls. Just gonna load him up with hots. And extend all those, put an empowered rejuve in. We got the kick. Alright, now that we're in, let's get this dispel, this kick. I'm going to convoke this. Let's get our Grove Guardians out. Just keep that maintenance stuff rolling. Let's get the kick. Why is this on mana restored? How long has that been like that? Probably for a while. I just haven't noticed. Oh my gosh! Holy moly, what was that?
They've webbed the Dawnbreaker. Defeat them to break it free. They've got us surrounded. You'll need to use those mounts of yours to fly to them.
Uh-oh. We're missing a tank. He's stuck.
Only the strongest survive.
Resto, it's a little slower, but you're practicing your cat weaving. Nice. Haven't had too much trouble sitting at 684 item level. Would you recommend using your sparks to craft a staff? Yes, I would. Yeah, crafting a two-hander is going to be the highest power gain that you can get right now. I don't know if there's something slightly more min-maxing now that it's like a couple weeks in. Because that was the case when you initially got your like second spark, is you just spin both of them to craft a two-hander. And the reason for that is weapons are the biggest power upgrade. And the reason you do that over a like one-hander and then an offhand is that you save 60 crests by crafting a staff. Because it costs 2 sparks, but it only costs 60 crests. Bringing up your crests while they're limited here to upgrade something else. Same amount of sparks, but less crests. But now, I don't know. Embellishments aren't super strong, so I don't think it's worth crafting like a one-hander and then and then like a embellishment piece or something. So yeah, I would say staff. Here's the bursting web. Go ahead and put everything into brain rot real quick. Extend that sin word. Get the kick on this web bolt. Almost missed that. And we're good on mana, so we did die though, so let's go ahead and repair. Nope, we already did. Okay, and let's go ahead and get our maintenance up. I'm going to use Innervate
Apotheosis
to
in 15.
apply my F-Low. Here's the beam, so this is an initial burst of damage and no follow-up damage. Extending that Sin Ward.
3, 2, 1.
Here's the Burning Shadows. Let's bait this Collapsing Night while we're waiting.
1.
Get that Dispel and Invoking while we're moving. Next is the beam. Get our F-Low back down. Let's get this Dispel.
Divine him in 15.
3, 2, 1.
Here's the pools. Let's try baiting this. Nice bait. Again, we got to prep for this next Burning Shadows. So we got our F-Low and Life Blooms up. Let's get this Dispel. We'll extend that F-Low. Just topping up the... oh, nice. We got it canceled. I was going to say I needed to top up that Hunter, because he may have died from that pulse from the Obsidian Beam.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, and Hunter's not in range, so I went ahead and just did Sin Ward on him last. It's a good thing that I baited on them, because I was definitely not ready for that. Quick little bleed application. And we'll invoke this, because that was a pretty nasty overlap.
3, 2.
Bait these puddles.
Beat.
Extend the Sin Ward. I'm gonna trank to get everybody topped up. Got very lucky with it. going away from me there so I could finish my trank. Here's the Burning Shadows. I'm gonna Dispel. Let's bait this pool. Renewal mine off. Oh! Slightly too fast in cat form. Oh man, that's awkward.
3.
Brainrot's gonna die here, but that's okay.
She's lost control of her magic. Get out of there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At least we killed it.
I feel the dark's embrace. Find and defeat them, or we will have to face that commander at full strength.
This timer's like stupid forgiving though. Sinward and Barkskin the tank. And we're gonna extend it with double rejuice. Fortunately the dots there went on our 2 life bloom targets, so that was nice. Let's go ahead and apply those again. Yeah, same thing again. Yeah, we're going into the mini boss here.
Targeted.
I'm gonna Barkskin that. Get a life bloom on myself. Go ahead and throw a clear casting into the boss. Make sure we get our kick. I will use Innervate to get some rejuves out. Oh, Barkskin the boss. Or the boss. The tank.
Targeted.
Something that I need to figure out. I don't see other tanks having the same problems that I have in here. The problems that I have in this room is I get that healing reduction, and I feel like I have to like run away and kite, but I don't see any other tanks doing that, so there must be something that I'm missing.
They tried to defile our faith. Instead, you have weakened their commander.
I don't even know what mob causes that. Maybe the tactician? The icon is like a swords kind of icon. Alright, well, we'll Sinward on. Oh, I'm going to dispel myself. We'll Convoke here just to stabilize. Get our F-Low. Life Bloom, Life Bloom. Let's extend that Sinward on the tank. That bolt went out. Get the follow-out kick. Follow-up kick. Barkskin rolling and get the Dispel. Let's extend that Sinward, get the kick on this Tormenting Beam. They just trust your healing? You talk about the tank thing? Maybe? I don't know, but I don't even see the debuff on him, so... Like... What is it? Is it by the tacticians? What's causing it? Oh, you can't even see those swirlies. Oh, that was troll. Invisible swirlies. I'm not crazy, right? Those are like invisible. It's dumb. I mean, I'm going far away. I'm not trusting that. I'm gonna go to the next state. Send word quickly into the tank just to stabilize him a little bit. Let's get our Efflo down. I think I can go ahead and life bloom our DPS here. Bark skin myself, and I'm going to Swiftman myself. And I'm going to go ahead and trank. I think I'm going to continue to put Sin Ward into the tank, and then let's extend that. Let's see, life bloom myself.
2, 1. AoE.
And we'll convoke this damage. The next one, I don't have anything, so if we last for another one of those AoE phases, I'm going to have to figure something out. I think we will. So I'm going to go ahead and innervate, and I'm going to start ramping now, because I have no cooldowns for this next one. Send ward on this guy. Life bloom. Arc skin him. Extend that Sin ward. We're just muscling through this. I am gonna bark skin myself. Put some heals and life bloom into myself. Oh good, it didn't go off on him. I was ready to load up rolling with a bunch of hots. Because it's not great when they get a big dot and then they mount and fly away into the sunset and die midair. Let's get rid of this. Oh, let's get the dispel. Get rid of the symbiotic relationship. Okay, here we don't want to accidentally step into this. Let's extend this. Oh my gosh. Is that a bolt? I think that was a bolt. Dark Scars. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I had stuff on him, so. We're gonna bark skin this and convoke. Bear form this blast. What the heck, dude? Oh, we pulled that. That's great. Ooh, man. Getting interesting. Send word into Enrot. Trank this.
Targeted.
Invoke this.
We've weakened the Nerubian foothold on the town and their commander.
This ogre guy feels like his gear's broken. He's just dying constantly, and he's doing no damage too. Well, it's also because he's dead, so. I'd not be surprised if Ogre's gear was broken. That's definitely what it feels like.
Dot.
Okay, and let's get the knock here. Alright, I gotta get some life blooms and an F-Low out because we're falling behind here. I'm gonna bark skin this. Get a kick. We overlapped. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna F-Low and we're just gonna start spinning plates moding this.
Dot.
I'm gonna hide my mana because I think we're okay here. I'm gonna be fine.
Apotheosis in 15.
Sometimes I do that. If I don't want the tank to worry about me, I hide my mana by going into cat. I've got 10 seconds on Shadowy Decay. I think I've got time to get my bleed out. Let's convoke. Need to replace our F-Low. Follow it up with Nature Swiftness consumption on a regrowth on rolling there. Again, convoke does not consume it when you have them macroed together.
Divine Hymn in
And
15.
so after convoke is done, you can use a regrowth to top somebody off. Oh my gosh! Tuxedo! Arc skin. Gotta trank that. How are these ads still not dead? Those ads lasted until the next ads were up. It's not really great. Okay, this is the scary one. Because this overlaps AMZ. Let's see if he does it. He should. Oh yeah, this got darkness. Got something. Come on, guys, pad. Kill the ads. Do the stuff. Let's group this crap up. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that clipped me.
Iron Bark.
This damage is terrible. They're blaming the tank for not picking them up. It's okay. Whatever.
Apotheosis in 15.
Three, two, one. AoE.
Divine Hymn in 15.
Three, two, one. AoE.
Like, he didn't even push anything. He died with every single defensive up. Man, hunters. There's turtle, healthstone, camouflage, healing pot, exil. Like anything, push a button. Push a button. Or did we not? We failed the check. We doing this? Whatever. Whatever. See, here's the thing with the stupid system. This abandoned system. Like, what is preventing me right now from just AFKing until somebody else leaves, or forcing them to abandon? Like, and then I don't get the debuff. Potentially somebody else does, or nobody does. Like, what's preventing that?
Apotheosis in 15.
Three, two, one. AoE.
Not one defensive pressed.
Divine Hymn in 15.
Three, two, one. AoE.
No, don't darkness that one. meant the hit, but that works. That's what I get for typing it too early. Sigil of Silence or something. All these casts are just going off.
Strongest survive.
AoE.
They've taken the inn as a foothold, and a lieutenant leads them.
Hello, hello. You come to make a deal, eh?
You've saved Merildar, champion. We'll drive the remainder of this shadowy lot from the city. Wait, no! They've sent a force backup and retaken the Dawnbreaker!
Hey Grod, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, hello. I'm not even gonna bother DPSing.
Spread.
This group doesn't push their buttons. So the next one should be on Brain Rot and Roland. So either that or the tank. There we go. Oh my gosh. He pushes, never mind. Never mind. No hate, no reason. He pushes survival of the fittest after the dot is completely done.
Spread.
What is this game?
Spread.
AMS would be nice there.
Hello, hello.
Aktari, thank you for the
make a
follow.
deal, eh?
Hello, welcome.
Apotheosis in 15.
Dodge.
Here comes the
2 1. AoE.
AoE. I'll go ahead and convoke this and do the mechanic, because who knows if they will. Extend the Sin Ward. Get some bleeds out. I got
Divine him in
Trank for
15.
this next erosive spray.
3 2
Let's get our maintenance out.
AoE. 3 2 1.
Oh my goodness.
Dodge.
This darkness is deadly. The Lamplighter's blessing will keep you safe.
Oh, wrong way. We were going the wrong way, but at least we're making good time. He had to open his spellbook to click it. Yep. Yep. It takes a long time to push your defensives when you have to do that. After this is done, I'm not even going to loot the chest. I don't want him to see the ring and ask for it. At this point, he doesn't deserve it. So... well, missed the milk there. Used my kick to get back into melee range and didn't think about the implications of that actually ending the phase, so that's my bad. Alright, I'm gonna bark skin on Ogre here. That is the laziest drop I've ever seen.
Dodge.
Lazy, lazy, lazy.
3, 2, 1. AoE.
Based on how they're talking too, they're gonna blame me, even though the ads were living until the very next ads came out. There were no kicks, no sigils of silence, no defensives have been pressed on all the AoE phases. Like,
3, 2.
so this is an example of where, if I'm not saying that they're blaming me, but if they were to, like, I know things well enough to know that it indeed was not my fault. So I can sleep at night. I did have mistakes for sure. I ran into that beam on the first boss and stuff. But
Dodge.
easy to beat yourself up when you don't know what's causing things. Like, he should be pushing Survival of the Fittest right now. There you go. He actually pushed it. I don't think he's pushed Turtle a single time the entire dungeon, but that's okay. I'll take a defensive. Go ahead and roar for everybody.
Iron
Yeah.
Bark.
Res. Little tiny space there.
3, 2.
Nice. And we're just gonna leave party. Actually, I still be able to loot the chest. Should be able to. Yep, so we get our crests. Yep, got the ring. You're not getting it. Oh. Okay, back to it. Ah, that's too petty. That's too petty. I'm gonna be nice. Let's see, where is it? There's no reason for me to stoop. Where is it? There's no reason for me to stoop. No need to stoop to be petty. We'll give him his ring. I don't need it. It's just gonna be vendored. Oh. On earth. uh, he said, thanks, I appreciate it. I said, no problem. Sorry I was being petty. Congrats. Just push defensives next time. Art. Okay. All right, back to it. Let me catch up on chat. Sorry. What's the story? It was just a scuffy run. Lots of stuff I could complain about, but it's whatever. That's what gives you anxiety, is blame the healer. Yeah, that's something that is tough at first, but I honestly feel like tanks have it way worse. So I don't mind. I actually feel like healing is fairly chill. You can just disassociate and play your little health bar whack-a-mole game. But mistakes equals human error gets the best of us. Yeah, we can all mess up. So, and that's again why I changed my mind and decided to trade it to him. Like I'm in control of my own character, and so just because I'm frustrated or just because, you know, I feel like somebody shouldn't deserve something or whatever, it doesn't mean that I don't need to compromise my integrity for that. So at a moment in Ara-Kara when you walked off the edge during your pull the other day, I got a clip for that. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Speaking of Ara-Kara edges, here, first pull.
Like Cocoon.
All cooldowns pressed, we're ready to go, and I've fat finger
Oh my
F.
gosh. Oh my.
Only the strongest survive.
Oh, that's so terrible. Fat fingered my wild charge and jump. I can relate. Oh, I'm gonna do this before I forget. Unless you beat me to it. Just delete it later when he's not looking. No reason to do it now. Or I'll forget. It's equally as likely. Walked off the edge by walking into an egg. Oh. Unfortunate. Well, let's see. We still need. Oh, if that is gonna be the play. Dare we? Dareth? Dareth we? Whatever. We'll try it. Full melee comp. No lust. No ranged kicks. Okay. There we go. Delisted. It's a happy ending though. You got the sack. Nice. It's the scuffiest runs that drop the trinkets. Drops all the gear you need, right? I don't know if I want in on that. Demonology. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's too many kicks and hauls to be running with a demo, in my opinion. I had the craziest luck this season for trinkets that I've ever had. Oh, these are friends. Yeah, I'll do a run with them. Haven't seen Morita in forever. Yeah, we had one night. We had one night last week where did 3 guild runs. We did an Ara-Kara, and it dropped a sack, and Guildy was able to trade it to me. Then we ran a Gambit. It dropped Salia's, was able to trade it to me. And then we ran another Ara-Kara, dropped another sack. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Which one's a Morita? I don't know his character name. Funnily enough, it's the second one you've gotten this season. Oh, good thing they summoned. I ported to the wrong one. We won't say anything. Where did I go to Tazavesh? Got lucky on tier 2. Nice. Let's see, who is my Soleas?
I have many, many wares.
Oh. Okay, we're good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The expedition built the Priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries of Beladar. But of late, The devotees have become secretive, hostile. The gods sought to kill you. Captain Dale cries protecting something.
2, 1. AoE. Stop that.
Each of his lieutenants bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
CC. 3, 2, 1.
Innervate.
CC. AoE. CC. Stop cast.
Oh no.
3, 2, 1. AoE. CC.
My emissary brings you power.
3, 2. Stop cast. 1. AoE. Three, 2, 1. AoE. Three, 2, 1.
Chainmail, your training grounds fall to the intruders.
CC. 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 Stop cast. CC.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
CC.
I just realized I'm not talking. Must be getting tired. Probably just vibe my way through this one and then go to bed.
My emissary brings you power. Take it.
CC.
Smart to run over traps as a druid. I like doing it because it just helps prevent error. Because it doesn't do anything to me, but if somebody else does it, it means that I have to panic to try to save them. Or something, so. I've started doing it. I like it. Oh no!
Innervate.
Reflect.
Take it.
Anymore. You must defeat Dale-Cry now.
Tainer, the intruders defile the altar of the sacred flame.
CC.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
You won't peel off anymore.
Hold! I see them. They seek to ambush me without my lieutenants. Ours is the true path for the Arathi!
Apotheosis in 15.
AoE. 3, 2, 1.
Innervate.
3, 2, 1. AoE.
Finish them off, Lieutenant!
AoE.
Divine him in 15.
2, 1.
By fang and claw!
Apex. 3, 2, 1. AoE. AoE.
Eliminate these first!
3, 2, 1.
Ember's wrath!
AoE. 3, 2, 1. AoE.
By fang and claw!
AoE.
Oh yeah, here we go.
CC.
Dale-Cry was an Arathi hero.
CC.
How could the Priory force him to turn against Hamilton?
Are these steel strikes lackeys. Guards! Guards!
AoE. AoE.
Innervate.
AoE. 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 AoE.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
AoE. AoE. AoE.
Shafter, love all your videos. Have helped you a ton getting into Resto for the first time, up to 2,500 this season. Very nice. You still use Cenarian Ward with 4-piece or Abundance? I do. But I think the majority of people use Abundance, but I'm a Sin Ward enjoyer.
AoE.
But you could go either way. Whatever you're more comfortable with. I don't play a very rejuve heavy style typically, and so Abundance for me would be kind of wasted outside of like bosses. Because the majority of what I do with clearing trash and stuff, I don't feel that rejuve is super necessary.
Iron Bark.
I like having it as part of my kit to be able to keep all 3 DPS safe, because I can go Life Bloom, Sin Ward, and now I know all the DPS have something supporting them, so then I only really have to worry about if things get scary for me in the tank, and then, you know, DPS already have a ton of support on them.
Apotheosis in 15.
I've had that on the entire night and I still have not taken it off. We'll go ahead and ramp this.
2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Divine Him in 15. Innervate.
So 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. So 3, 2, 1.
You've gone back and forth. Can't tell what you prefer. You seem to layer rejuves. You feel the group is healthy, but could be damaging them, you guess. A lot of mana during that too. Yeah, if you find that you're rejuving a lot, then Abundance is definitely the play. Because that helps it be more mana efficient. I prefer just to not rejuve that much, and then I don't have to worry about mana in the first place. And then the moments where I do, on like, you know, ramping for some kind of boss ability or something, I've got Innervate usually to handle that. But truly it does come down just to preference, so. Both can work, both have advantages and disadvantages. Personally, I feel like Abundance is more popular for a couple reasons. Well, it is more popular, statistically, but the reason I think it's more popular is, one, people got used to using it last season, and two, people have a bad habit of over-rejuving, and Abundance kind of is a crutch for that. It allows you to do that playstyle and not have to Doesn't mean it's bad. I'm just saying that I think that a lot of people get more benefit from it than they otherwise would if they were not habitually rejuving. Oh! Battle meld.
Innervate.
Barkskin that. It will extend the Sinboard, and don't need Convoke right now because we're muscling through this fine. So, in other words, I feel like it's part of the reason it's popular is because people feel like they need it, not necessarily because it's as good as people might make it out to be. Alright, here we go. This pull is great. Oops, kicked the wrong target. That was not great. Oh! Oh no, it's way back here. Yeah, fireball went off. Unfortunate. Marketing over coffee. Hello, thank you for the YouTube poll. Sorry, reading chat. The YouTube sub. Oh my gosh. Chapter, thank you so much for the sub.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
No Arathi leaves the Emperor's service, even in death.
I still have aggro on those guys. What did I ever do to them? Leave me alone!
My emissary brings you power. Take it.
Sorry, it was kind of chaotic there for a second. I don't know if I said that very clearly, but Shafter thinks Shafter, I'm not getting the TH. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it, man.
Apotheosis in 15.
Burn by sacred flame! By blaze be purified!
Turn. 3, 2, 1.
Innervate.
Burn by sacred flame! Flames take you!
Turn.
3, 2,
Divine Hymn in 15.
By blaze be purified!
Apex.
Brothers and sisters!
Move.
To the flame!
3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh. Melee. Yep, 10s are worse than 12s.
Burn by sacred flame! By blaze be
Hello, hello. You're going to
Opalka,
make
thank
a
you so much
deal,
for the
eh?
follow. Welcome.
It is done. These zealots no longer steer our faith towards destruction. All who take comfort in the light of the sacred flame, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. But 3-day weekend, so should be trying to. I'm planning to get some more keys in over the weekend and stuff. Hopefully, get up to 3K. That'd be an awesome point to reach by the end of the weekend. I think it's very approachable. We already got like what? Like 50? I don't know. So I think across the board we need, it's either 2 chested 12s or like half and half 13s and 12s. So we can get it. But not tonight. I'm going to bed. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Part of the reason is I can't talk apparently. So thank you everybody for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good night. Enjoy your Friday.